Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Lesson 1. The rich don't work for money. Today, a college degree no longer guarantees a job. Most people spend their best years working for money and not really understanding what they are actually working for. And this is what Mr. Kiyosaki calls the rat race. He has two dads, his rich dad and his poor dad. Poor dad is his own dad and his rich dad is his friend Mike's dad. And the rich dad is a businessman, works for himself, has several businesses and is financially literate, while his poor dad is highly educated, has a PhD, but he doesn't know how to manage money in a way that will make him rich. Many people complain
that they are not getting paid enough, they are complaining about boss, they are complaining about work, nothing is good, their paycheck is too low, they can't wait for a raise, and when they get the raise, it's not enough.
Most people misrealize the people in the system. They are the problem. You are the problem. In most cases, you can't blame others that you are poor. You can't change others. You can only change yourself. And when you realize that, you start solving the problem that you have. Change yourself by learning new things and getting wiser and understanding the system that you are working in and how to get out of it. When Mr. Kiyosaki was 9 years old, he and Mike worked for Rich Dad. After 3 weeks of work with low pay, 3 hours every Saturday, they went to Rich Dad to complain. Mr. Kiyosaki sat outside Rich Dad's office and waited and waited and waited, and people were going in and coming out, and then there was no one, and he just sat there and waited. He was very furious and didn't understand why did he have to wait. When he finally got into the office, he said he won't work there anymore. He don't want to work 3 hours, miss his game every Saturday and get minimal pay. He needs a raise or he will quit. The lesson Rich Dad wanted to teach the kids was that this is how your life will look like if you go into the corporate job. You go to interviews, you sit there, wait, you get a job, you demand more pay, and that's your life. How does it feel when you get your paycheck? Yeah, that's way less money that you wanted. People keep on doing this. They keep on going day after day, month after month, year after year. People complain, aren't happy, but they don't do anything about the situation. All they do is complain. If they go work for other people, this is how it will look like. Because the poor and middle class work for money. The rich make money work for them. You want to learn how money works so that you can become rich by making money work for you. If your primary emotion is fear, while money is the topic of the conversation, then you might feel it's easier to work for money than make money work for you. This is how many people feel. They think it's scary, all the risks that come with taking the step towards making money work for you, and that's why they stay in their corporate jobs. Many people say, oh, I'm not interested in money, yet they keep working for money 8 hours a day. If you work a 9-to-5 job which you hate, then you are working for money. You need to enjoy what you are doing. If you learn something from the job that you do, if you really love the work that you do, then you actually don't do the job because you want money. You do the job because that's your hobby more than a job. If you do a job that you hate, then you do the job because you care about money. And yes, it's super hard to not work in today's society. If you don't want to work for money your whole life, you need to ask yourself, how can I change the situation? Will a job be the solution to your problem? In most cases, Rich Dad says that no, a job will just put you back into the rat race where you chase your paycheck every month and still don't have enough money to do the things that you want. Take your emotions out of the game. You need to learn to control your thoughts and manage your emotions. When it comes to money, you need to get past your emotions. Go to work and ask, is there another way? Do I need to continue going to work day after day? Then you stop your emotions and start to think. Thinking is the key of getting out of the rat race. Money is an illusion. The sooner you forget about needing a paycheck, your adult life will become easier. So the sooner in life you learn this, the sooner you will be able to get rich and have a rich mindset. Mr. Kiyosaki says, those with imagination thrive, while those without are still out looking for a job.